So it's 4 o'clock on Wednesday, February 13th. Had my 2 discs replaced in my neck here in Calgary at Foothills. So far it's only about 4 hours after surgery. Still a fair amount of pain, but a wee bit of improvement. And not as difficult to swallow as I expected. So far so good. We'll see how things go tomorrow. I'm not quite ready to try moving my neck around a whole lot, but I feel like I could if I wanted to. So, check in tomorrow. Noon-ish, I think. Yeah, noon on Valentine's Day the 14th. So pretty much 24 hours after surgery. And as you can see, I'm quite comfortable now. I've been up, mobile, even as like early as last night, moving around. So the incision hurts a little bit more today, but the neck feels way better. And the limiting of my motion right now is just because of the incision pain, but you can see I'm pretty mobile. So I think by tomorrow, should be see another big difference and probably home tomorrow. So things are going well.
Okay, about 48 hours, a little more than 48 hours after surgery, so the 15th today. Now I'm going home. So pretty impressive. I still have just an incision here. It's actually quite small, but they had to put a big bandage on it because it was sticking a bit. But so aside from pulling on my incision, I can move around quite a bit. That hurts a little bit, but overall, pretty darn good and impressive. 2 days out and going home, and we'll see how we progress over the next week. So we skipped day 3. Today's day 4 after surgery. And day 3 was really no progress. Rough at some points, just really sore. A lot of muscle stiffness and soreness in the whole neck, which I guess should be expected. As far as the incision, you can see this right here is the incision. It's only an inch and a half long. Underneath here there's just a small hole from a drainage tube that was in there, and as you can tell, the voice is probably one of the biggest things right now. Is kind of gone downhill. I believe it's going to take a couple of weeks before that comes back. Hopefully it does. But as far as movement, it's still a lot of muscle stiffness and pain in my shoulders and whatnot. But I'm able to move to actually quite a bit more than yesterday, right about there and about there. And what I'm feeling there is a lot of muscle stiffness. Go back quite a ways without any or very little pain. Right here is where I feel the most pain in the back of my neck, but still not too bad. So progressing. The voice is disappointing, but hopefully that'll come around. Today is day 7. You can tell right away my voice is probably improving. Just a few things I wanted to mention that I didn't earlier regarding swelling in the neck. It was relatively swollen through here, even up till today. I noticed it was the first day I noticed it coming down a bit. Swallowing all along has been not as difficult as I expected on day 1, but it didn't improve really until still hasn't improved. It's still difficult to swallow. If my voice is coming back, maybe I expect that to improve in the next day or 2. And then the other thing, sleeping has been, it's been uncomfortable. Not terribly painful. Last night was one of the worst. I woke up this morning in quite a bit of pain, but manageable nonetheless, with some pain meds, of course. But other than that, still just improving, and I think I'll go, maybe 3 or 4 more days before the next update. But mobility is pretty good. It's looking like I'm pretty much at where I was for range of motion before the surgery. So I hope that I'll end up with more range of motion. I come down a little bit further today, and there's not a lot of pain looking up. Incision wise, no change. Those steri strips will fall off within another week or so. This stuff here is just tape from the beginning. I haven't been brave enough to try and wash it off yet. So, that's where I am at week 1. Today is 2 weeks, so day 14 after surgery. Feeling pretty good. The major changes, I think at this point, over the last few days have been really decreased pain. Yesterday was the first day I didn't take any pain meds, so much better there. Still a little bit sore, to a really good range of motion too, but just a little bit of muscle stiffness and pain when I do that. Still looking down is probably where I get the most pain. And looking up, a little bit of pain, not too bad. Almost at the point where I feel like I'm ready to start doing more physical things, but just not quite there. Oddly enough, the biggest thing that hurts is when there's an unexpected movement, or like if something bumps me, or if I almost drop something and go to catch it. Those little movements that make you tense up and react like that are the ones that hurt. You can tell my voice is pretty much back to normal, I think, and the difficulty in swallowing is almost completely gone. So that's where I'm at 2 weeks. I thought, you know, a little bit of research ahead of time, I thought I'd be a little bit further along than this, but I don't know if it's just because the stuff I saw out there on video and YouTube and stuff was, you know, most people just a quick one-shot video after 3 days and showing good results, or if it's because it was a 2-level replacement in my case and non-adjacent. So that's where I am now at 14 days. We're going to do the date. Okay, we good?
Yep, we're going.
May 18th.
2013.
February, March, April, May. 3 months. 3 months, rough pretty much to the day. And you can see super good range of motion and doing all this kind of stuff. Renoing the whole basement. And have not had anything within this that, within doing the work, that has made me stop after a while. Like I've been spending hours and hours down here doing this kind of stuff. And all is good. Back to jiu-jitsu next week.
Okay. Oh, no cussing.